Jeff Sellers here with Texas Guardian Program and SOT Firearms. Now today we're going to talk about loading a magazine and making your handgun ready to fire. Okay, so we have our magazine. It's full of rounds. Okay, we have our slide locked and open. So now we're going to insert our magazine. So a lot of people will use the slide release on the side at this point to go ahead and load around in the chamber. That is a bad idea. That slide release is only for when you're cleaning it or to verify that a firearm is clear. Also, if you keep using this to close your slide to load around in the chamber, you're going to wear down the metal parts. So the proper way to load the handgun at this point, you have a spring in here. So you want to pull your slide all the way back. So it goes back about ½ an inch and then let it go. Don't follow the slide forward with your hand. You want the full compression of that spring, all the power in that spring to push that bullet up into your breech. So what happens is if you don't do that, a lot of times is you're going to get a jam or a stovepipe and you're going to have a misfire or malfunction. Okay, so we're going to do this again. So you have your magazine out, you have your handgun open, the slide locked. So if you're shooting with a fully loaded magazine, your last round has been spent, your slide will automatically lock to the open position. So at this point we can slide in our magazine, pull back to compress it, and let it go. And then we have a round in the chamber. This will ensure that your firearm will not malfunction, at least on the first shot. But these are all mechanical devices, so they can malfunction at any point in time. So we want to give this handgun every opportunity to do its job. Okay, another thing I want to talk to people about is loading your magazine with your ammunition. Now, I mean, I do this so often, I can use my thumb and press it in here and load the round just like that. There are assist little devices you can put over the top if you're shooting a lot, you know, several hundred rounds. We do this in training all the time. We use the little assister to go over this. But if you're out in the field in a life or death situation, hopefully you're carrying 2 or 3 magazines. But if you have to load a magazine in the field, you're gonna have to do it by hand with your fingers. So I really encourage you to do this as often as you can. You'll build up callus, you'll be sore for a little while, but you know, load up your magazine, you know, 5 or 6 times every week or so until you kind of get that down. So it does take some dexterity and getting some used to.